It's like being the coach of a team.
Ever since I got into law enforcement, I've always wanted to be a canine officer.
Step it. Yeah, baby. Good job. Good job. That's a good boy. Good job. Yes, good boy. He's a good boy. Yes.
The Wilson Police Department conducts a 14-week training class, and we're training new dogs and new handlers. We have 5 dogs in class. We're starting out and trying to teach them the basics and the fundamentals, and seeing the dog progress, seeing the handler progress, and actually getting them on the street and seeing them become successful. That's probably the most rewarding thing. You're pretty much taking them out of their environment and putting them with a brand new person. So there's some type of bonding there, and then the dog has to learn how to trust his new daddy or his new mama.
When we started out in class, it was like not per se that he didn't want to be around me, it's just that he didn't want to, I guess, per se, listen. He stays with me 24/7, 365 days a year. Even if I go to the grocery store on my personal truck, he gets mad because he thinks that he's supposed to leave. Where I go, he goes. Every day that bond grows, and you can tell every day.
Animals can't talk to you per se, but they do communicate.
There you go.
And that's one of the things to try for the handler to learn during training, is to see, what is this dog trying to tell me? In the beginning stages, we work on obedience. Obedience is the building block and the foundation for everything that we do. If the obedience is not good, none of the rest of it's going to follow. The dogs are taught to bite, and they have to be taught to release on command, to start the pursuit on command.
We do agility, which is where he's out there jumping over walls, jumping through windows, jumping an A-frame.
We do tracking exercises. We teach the dog to actually track for a suspect.
That's a good boy. That's a good boy. That's a boy. That's a boy. Good job, buddy.
We can do a lot of things that police officers can't do. Searching a building. If we decide to clear a building, whether it be a break-in or thinking the suspect's still inside, the dog can search so much faster than what officers can do.
I'm out there trying to work, a lot of narcotics and stuff like that, saying, man, I wish I had a dog right now. Me and you walk up to a car. Yeah, we might be able to smell marijuana coming from the car if it's very potent and very strong. But him, he can walk up to a car, smell the crease of a door or the seam of a door, smell that odor coming through, just because his smell receptors are so strong. You have an image that this dog is supposed to do whatever you say on command, and sometimes he doesn't want to do it. They're just like a 2-year-old. They're going to do what they want when they want.
It's not cookie cutter. It doesn't work for everybody. What works for this particular handler or this particular dog may not work for another one. So it's constantly trying to change and trying to figure out what is the best way to get this dog or this handler or them both as a team to work.
You're like, man, is it something I'm doing or is it something that the dog's doing? What is it? And then you go out there the next day and he does it again and you're like, oh my God, man, what is wrong with you? And Kevin's like, no, dog's fine. He'll pull you off to the side, he'll talk to you, and he'll give you that one-on-one time that an instructor is supposed to do.
Follow his trail, he'll go down and he'll go into the woods. And we'll have a suspect at the end, so we'll give him a bite at the end. And it's probably the first time for him that he's had a bite in the track. So, mainly what we do is we teach the dog to track. If we always put a person at the end with bites, then they start looking instead of using their nose, they start using their eyes. Okay. So we want them to actually track where the person's at. tracking? Justin?
Huh?
You tracking?
Yeah, he's tracking.
All right.
Yeah, his nose down to the ground. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, when he was going off this way,
Uh-huh.
you called him back?
Yeah.
I didn't go that way.
I figured.
Yeah.
I knew Jesse went pretty much straight in and would not. I didn't think he would turn up. Once they hit the street, they will each know, based on their basic training, of how each one is going to respond and what they're pretty much asking of each other.
I've noticed that, you know, the more time I spend with him, the more things start to click with him and he starts to grasp things. And so if I want to be one of the best ones out there, then I'm going to have to dedicate some time to it.
Good boy.
I think I found something that I want to stick with until the rest of my career. I mean, I love it. Knowing that I've got somebody that's going to have my back and knowing that he's got somebody that's going to have his back, it's going to be a great partnership.